Mr. Mortgage, Doug Carroll with Ruoff Home Mortgage here at Despos Tailoring in Covington Plaza with the fine gentleman, the owner, Mr. Dominic Wardell.
Nice to meet you, Doug.
Dominic, thank you for having us in. I really appreciate it. I actually met Dominic not long ago. I had some clothes that needed to be altered, so I brought him in. And then I came back and bought some apparel, and then ended up bringing more clothes back to get those altered as well. And I can speak from experience at the great customer service that you guys give, super friendly, super attentive. What would you say is the guiding philosophy for Dominic Wardell, as well as, am I pronouncing your last name correctly also?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
For Dominic and for Despos Tailoring.
We have one basic principle instilled in the shop that Thomas Despos put in place in 1940 when he opened up, and it's having the customer leaving happier than when they came in. With that, all it is a smile, a greeting, how are you doing, a basic question about somebody's day. You know, maybe you go above and beyond and get a faster turnaround time for somebody, but all you need to do is if you have the customer leaving happier than when they came in, you're going to have a family member for life.
Well, I tell you, like I said, I can speak from experience that every time I've been in, yourself, Keegan, anybody who helped me out was extremely friendly, and I definitely left in a better mood than what I came in. Well, tell us a little bit about yourself and how you came to be a young entrepreneur here in Fort Wayne. How does a Dwenger grad, you grew up in Fort Wayne,
Yes.
right? Okay, and you're a Dwenger grad, and then you studied mechanical engineering in college.
Yep.
How do you end up owning a successful tailoring shop from that?
It all started with a World of Warcraft t-shirt. I walked over to Joseph Banks, was wearing that t-shirt. The manager and I kind of built up a little repertoire, and a year later he remembered me and asked if I wanted a job over there. So started working at Joseph Banks in my early 20s, worked my way up to assistant store manager, didn't have anywhere else to go up. So I came over and talked to David at Despos at the time, and he gave me a job. So then 4.5 years just being a manager, working very hard, long hours, lots and lots of interactions, and pretty much living and embodying the business. It really helped smooth the transition over to the buying process. And then 5 years into it, I was able to purchase Despos.
What was some advice that you could give to young entrepreneurs? I mean, I think that, you know, I love working at Ruoff. I work for them, but I can kind of run my business the way I see fit inside of their umbrella. But you know, I think that owning a business and being an entrepreneur and working for yourself is absolutely fantastic. What are some things that you could tell young people that might be thinking about doing that? You know, some things that some advice you would have.
I have two aspects of advice there.
Okay.
If you want to own your own business, have a good lawyer and a good accountant.
Right.
And the final thing is my equation to success with business ownership is hard work, long hours, passion, then put them all together and that equals success. If you put that all together, you've done your best, you've tried your hardest, you've impacted as many lives as possible, and that's all you can do. So just do good business, work at hard hours, have a lot of passion in what you do. If you're going to do anything, do it with heart, or don't do it at all.
Being raised in Fort Wayne and you know, seeing the changes that it's gone through, I've noticed that especially in the last 15 to 20 years probably with downtown and the Tin Caps Stadium and everything has kind of grown from that. What do you think about the outlook of Fort Wayne, kind of where it's headed, and kind of, you know, what is your favorite thing about Fort Wayne right now?
I love the development of the clothing community here in town. There's a lot more styles, more colors, more cuts that we are able to see and work with. So with that, I'm able to flatter those garments on the individual a little bit better. We can fit that romper on a lady better. The guy's suit, we're going to cut in and look better. So the clothing world is becoming more diverse, which means we can have more fun with it. Then also the growth on the north side of town, and there is a younger generation coming in. We're having a lot of the 20, 30, 40-year-olds coming into the business world wearing more business attire, and with that, they're bringing their own personal style. It's not our fathers or our grandfathers' old style, the very prim and proper. Now it has a little bit more of a personalized flair to it. So you're not just a cookie cutter suit. you're your own person.
Right.
So now in town, we're seeing that.
Where can the fine folks find out more about Despos Tailoring and maybe some items and services that you offer that people may not be aware of?
We have our website, despostailoring.net. Also our Facebook. There are various other reviews online. I encourage everybody to stop out in the store and just ask questions. Now with that little pile of clothes that's in the corner of your closet, that they fit, but just something's wrong with them, grab an armful of those, walk through the front door, drop them, and we'll go through them piece by piece, and you tell me, Dom, I don't like this because of this, and I'll say, okay, we're going to do this, and you're going to love it. So come on into the store. It's the best way I can get my hands on the garments. My staff will be able to take a look at it as well. But if that's not possible, you can always give us a call, 260-434-1377, and anybody will answer the phone, and we'll happily answer all your questions.
Awesome. Well, thanks again, Dom, for having us
Thank you,
into
Doug.
Despos Tailoring. It was great to get to know more about you. I hope you enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about Dominic Wardell and Despos Tailoring. And the next time you need some clothes altered, need some custom fit clothing, or just have a tear in a shirt or pants, which is something that you've helped me out with before, come see Dominic, Keegan, the crew here at Despos Tailoring in Covington Plaza.